everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the state of me today. I'm doing a get ready with me and I'm actually so excited because I asked for some questions as well, and just so I have something to talk about, because I'm not really like a makeup person, but everyone always asks me for my like daily makeup like routine or whatever, so I thought I would do it, but I'm like not into makeup really. Like I've been using the same products for like 3 years, like so I was like I won't have anything to talk about, so I asked for some questions, and I got some really fun ones. I'm really excited to answer them. Disclaimer before I get into the makeup: please don't judge the state of my makeup, brushes, and how I do my makeup. I am just not a makeup person, so I don't really like look after my product that well. Like I just like get it on my face, and when it's done, it's done. I don't do things properly, I don't use the right brushes, it's fine. I actually feel awful today because I have cramps, but I said to myself that I was gonna do a YouTube video every week, so that's why I have to do it. My hair, I straightened my hair last night, don't know why. I hate my hair straight now, but I did it anyway. But I will probably curl it for this. Anyway, I'm gonna answer some questions now and start my makeup. So the first question I'm gonna answer is, should you always focus on 1 or 2 crystals to meditate with, or all at the same time? So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see that like whenever I share my crystals at night, I usually use like 1 or 2. It really doesn't matter. Like sometimes I like surround my crystals, like surround myself with crystals and just meditate, and it's up to you, like whatever you need to kind of get from them. And normally I just use like 1 or 2 like corresponding like crystals that like go together, if you get me. But like it's really up to yourself. Like honestly, I always say this, there's no like rules to like doing this kind of stuff. Like it's just whatever works for you, whatever you want to do. Like everyone always asks me where I've learned all this stuff, like I've read a lot about it, but like a lot of it comes from just like my own experiences. There's no rules. Like just do whatever you feel works for you. But yeah, I normally use like 1 or 2. Normally I will like sleep with 1 like maybe in my hand, and like I sleep with like a few under my pillow as well. Just whatever works for you. The question I got was, do you have a workout routine or an eating plan? Because you look fab in all your posts, which is so cute. Honestly, I don't. Like I am literally so bad at eating. I have such like bad eating habits, and I don't have like a workout routine at all. I am doing the 100 days of walking at the minute, which is really good. Like it's nice to get out and do a wee bit of exercise, but other than that I don't. I do stretches in the morning because I have really tight hamstrings, and sometimes I might do like yoga. I used to actually be obsessed with yoga. Like I mean, I was doing it like 3 times a day whenever I was in Leaving Cert. Eating, no. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really have any like proper like eating plan or like workout plan. I just eat when I'm hungry, and like I go for like a walk every day, and that's about it. Like and like I just kind of like I do my best to be healthy, but like, you know, it's not that easy, especially in lockdown. It's so hard. Like I think I'm gonna leave like the products that I'm using on the screen because I keep forgetting to say what I'm using. This girl wrote in that she was ghosted and can't get over it. I still feel like shite. That is so crap. Like honestly, I was chatting to my friend actually, and like I obviously was in a relationship for like 3 years, so now like I'm in this like bloody, like I'm single again, and I'm like, what the hell? Like I have no idea how to approach anything. Thank God I haven't been ghosted by anyone yet, but I'm sure that time will come. I think I would rather be like rejected by someone than just like ghosted. That's such a crap thing to do to someone. You are like cowardly enough to just like leave someone wondering like what happened, like why did things go wrong. That is horrible, like literally. And I wouldn't even waste your time thinking about them, because they obviously, first of all, aren't mature enough to have like an adult conversation, and Secondly, they obviously didn't think very much of you to do that. So like, why would you even want that in your life? Like, why would you want someone like that? And I always say to people, like, literally with everything, but especially with like people, like relationships and stuff, I don't know what age you are, but like, I'm sure you're probably around my age. Like, literally, we are young, and I don't know how long you were talking to this boy, maybe like 3 months, 4 months, whatever. I don't even know, is that like a normal amount of time to talk to someone? I have no idea. Anyway, they were in your life for that amount of time. When you think about that compared to the rest of your life and all the people you're going to meet and all the people who are going to like affect your life in different ways, positively and negatively, why would you waste your time thinking about this stupid person who didn't even care about you enough to like give you a reason that they weren't interested in you anymore? Do you know? I don't know if my advice is very good, to be honest, but the way I think about it is like, literally, just don't worry, like, just don't. Oh, it's so hard for me to explain because this is just the way my mind works. If they're meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. And if they're not in your life, then don't even waste your time thinking about them. Because when you're worrying about this person over here who's not meant to be in your life, you could be like resisting someone else who's like so much better. I'm sorry, my advice is so bad, but my brain just works in like a weird way. And the way I always just think is like, you shouldn't let people make you feel bad. Like, you are in control of your thoughts, and if you don't like how you're feeling, then change it. And I know it's so easy to sit here and say that because like, you can't help it if you feel like shit, but I have let people like treat me like shit over the past while, trust me. But like, just literally like just wake up one day and choose to not think about them. Just choose to like forget about them. Honestly, I did that and it literally changed my life. So I'm sorry that I probably didn't help you, but I'm trying. I'm honestly trying. I'm just really bad at advice. I don't even know why I ask you to send me in your problems, because I'm so bad at advice. Okay, so the next question is, will you explain other star signs? I know I'm a Libra, but I don't understand about rising ones, etc. Okay, so there's obviously the 12 zodiac signs. We all know that. I'm sure most of you know your star sign, but then obviously you've probably heard about like your rising, your moon, your Venus, whatever else. So basically that is your birth chart or your natal chart. So everybody has a unique birth chart and nobody's is the same. So it is determined by the placement of the planets at the time, date and place of your birth. So I'll leave a link where you can get your birth chart below, but every planet like represents something. So your star sign is like basically who you kind of are, so I'm a Sagittarius, you're whatever. Then your moon sign is like who you are within, so my moon is an Aries. And then your rising is kind of like what you put out to people, like the person that you are. Like, it's kind of like what people might think you are, if you get me. So like mine is a Taurus, so if I meet someone, they might be like, you seem like a Taurus, but I'm actually a Sagittarius. Does that make sense? Then your Venus is how you like deal with like relationships and how you are in love. Mercury is like communication, how you communicate with people. There's loads, like, you know, all the planets represent something else. I'm not going to go into it too much because I will literally be here all day, but I'll leave a link in the description and you can go like see your own birth chart, and like it literally will like explain everything to you. I look pure yellow. The lighting is so weird, sorry. I'll get another question up. Next question. This question is, stuck between manifesting and being a go-getter. Like, do I manifest that it happens, or do I go and actively make it happen? So that's the thing. I feel like there's so much like misinformation out there now about manifesting. where people think that if you just think these things it's going to come true, and it's not. There's laws of the universe, and the law of attraction is one of the laws. Another one is the law of inspired action. So what that means is the law of attraction is like putting it out to the universe that it's going to happen, but the law of inspired action means that you go out and actively like work towards it. Because you have put out to the universe that this is what you want, the universe will align and like lead you down the right path and give you the opportunities, but you still have to work towards it. Like you can't be like, I want to be a millionaire, and then just lie in your bed all day. Like that's never gonna, it's never gonna work. So you do need to go out and actively like work towards your goal, while also trusting that you're gonna get it, if that makes sense. Derla just came in and interrupted me, so now I lost my train of thought, but I think I was saying like the law of vibration and the law of attraction, they go hand in hand as well. So you can't be like, I want to be a millionaire, and then be thinking like, oh my god, I have no money, I'm unemployed, I have no ideas for like businesses, whatever. Like, you know, you can't be like expecting positive things to happen when you're thinking negatively, if that makes sense. So you need to trust the universe that it's going to happen, but you also need to work towards your goal. Okay, I'm going to quickly tell you what I'm doing with my makeup. So I've just done all my base. I've listed all the products as I was going, pretty straightforward. Now I just like do my eyeshadow literally with bronzer, and I just do like a little flick kind of out like that, and I just blend it. Like I literally just blend it till it's like looks good. Like my makeup's pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, but I did have a few people asking, like, look at me using my finger to blend and everything, like I'm so bad, like but yeah, I did have a few people asking me like about my makeup, because they said it looked quite natural, which is nice. Oh my god, I didn't know what that was. Yeah, I just blend it. Like I literally kind of blend my eyeshadow into like where my bronzer was. I don't know, like that's probably a bad look, but that's just what I do. And then what I do is like once that's like blended to my satisfaction, I just get a little eyebrow like angled brush, and I just use darker brown and just do a little flick and then that's literally it, like that. Actually recently I've gone back to a thing I used to do when I lived in Galway, which I loved. Definitely won't be everyone's taste, but I love it. So I do like, obviously my eyeshadow is like done in brown. That is like not blended very well. But yeah, my eyeshadow is done in brown, but then underneath like on my bottom lashes I do like slightly red. Sounds mental, but I love the look of it. So for that I use the Kaylee MUA Urban Bible palette. I know this is like gone now, but the redness is so good. I mix a little bit of the red with the brown and I just put it under. Probably in a few months time I'll be looking back being like, why did I have like literally red under my eyes? But that's my eyes literally looking crazy. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows now, and then I'm gonna come back and answer some more questions, because I'm like, shit, I still need to like do my hair and everything. I'm just not even gonna show you how to do my hair because or maybe I will. I'll see how I feel in a minute. I'm just putting on more blush because you can never have too much, and that's pretty much my makeup done. Just need to put on lipstick. But let me see, let me get up another question. How do you find it being self-employed during a pandemic? So bad. I literally have not been able to work. It's so annoying, but has to be done. I am lucky that I have like Instagram and stuff to keep me busy, because like I hate having nothing to do. It's really shit, to be honest. Like it's just like tiring, like opening for like 3 weeks and then having to close again, but it's just the way it is, I suppose. Like there's nothing really we can do about it, but like it's really tiring. It's really hard, like getting up every day and like being like, okay, what can I do today to make me feel like my life is like normal? Do you know, like I literally every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, what can I do today? And like a lot of days I'm like, there's nothing I actually have to do. Like I don't have to do anything. Like I can just lie in bed all day, and it's kind of hard because I'm like, okay, but I have to get up, otherwise I'll feel like shit. But I'm like, there's nothing to actually do. Like sometimes I'm like this, like doing YouTube and like sharing my outfits and stuff. I'm like, it just feels so silly to be doing because like we're in a pandemic and like no one can like dress up to go anywhere, like, so it just feels like very unnecessary. Like in the beginning it was fine because we thought we were only going to be in this thing for like a couple of weeks, but now it's been like 10 months and I'm like still sharing outfits and I'm like, where can you wear these to? Like literally fully Aldi, like. But anyway, I'm hoping it won't be for much longer. Like hopefully by like the summer things start getting back to normal, because I don't know how much longer I can do this. Like it's so shit, like so shit. But anyway, it's fine. I am just lucky. I genuinely am just lucky I have this, like, and I have like a reason to get up, in the mornings. The next question is, what does your usual day look like and how do you stay productive? Let me get my straighteners. So my usual day, I do try to get up in the morning early, like, you know, a normal time, like 8 o'clock or something. But since Christmas, like my sleeping pattern has just like not been the best, so it's been kind of hard to do that. Really, I try to get up like pretty early and like have some kind of normal life. I have my shower, do my makeup and hair, and then I kind of tend to just do like content. Like I try to do content like every day just to give myself something to do. Oh, by the way, this is how I do my hair because I always get asked this question. I just like straighten it and then curl it towards the end and then I brush it out at the end. But yeah, like basically my day is like get up like 8 or 9, then I do my hair and makeup, then start into content. I probably do content like videos and stuff until maybe like 3 o'clock, and then I like will tidy up my room because it gets really messy doing content, obviously, because I'm like pulling out clothes and stuff. And then like by that time, like by about like 4:30 or 5, the rest of my family are all done work. So I like have people to talk to. Then I might go out for my walk and have my dinner and then like just watch TV. Literally that's my day, like every single day of my life. And how do I stay productive? Like, to be honest, I'm just someone who likes to have things to do. So like if I didn't get up and like make a plan for the day and stuff, like I would just like, I would feel like crap. So like I just make myself be productive because I just know if I wasn't, then I would feel like shit. But I do like, you know, I don't know why I can't reach the bloody straighteners over to me. Like, you know, I make lists and stuff. That's just how I stay productive. Like I set myself goals. Even in lockdown I have my goals, and I have the things that I want to get done every day and every week. So that's just like, you know, if I didn't do that, like I would just feel like crap. Even the days where like I'm like I don't want to do anything, I just make sure I do something. Like even if it is having a shower, doing my makeup, or like going for a walk, tidying my room a wee bit, like I make sure that I do something, like I accomplish something. But it's getting harder, like, because at this stage, like we've been in this situation for so long that I'm like finding it hard to like feel good about completing simple tasks now, because I'm just like, how long can I do this for, do you know? But that's just the way it is. It'll be fine. Sorry, the lighting has changed so much in this. I was sitting a bit too close there. for a little while there. I'll get another question up sure while we're here. Do you have any coping mechanisms for intrusive and obsessive thoughts? Not really, like, to be honest. Just recently I've been like having a hard time with like intrusive thoughts at night. They've been like really bad, and like it literally makes me feel like I'm going insane, like literally insane. To be honest, I don't know, I just do my best to like push them out of my head. I do find obviously meditation is really good because it kind of allows you to like face your thoughts in like a very calm manner, and then I come out of it and I'm sort of like, okay, that was irrational. Yeah, I would say try meditating, and also try like writing down your thoughts, like journaling. It's the same things as usual, like journaling, meditating. Also I do like using affirmations, because a lot of my intrusive thoughts are like regarding like me and like my like worth. So like I was actually talking to someone on voice notes last day about like intrusive thoughts. She messaged me about like OCD and stuff, and I was saying to her how like my thoughts like just literally tell me that I'm like a really bad person, and like I know it's not true, but like whenever your thoughts are like that, like you can't help it. So I find like affirmations really good. So every morning now I listen to like affirmations. Hopefully you feel better soon. I know it's so difficult, and like I know it's so hard for people to understand intrusive thoughts because it does seem crazy, but you're not crazy. One more question, because I'm basically done my hair, is friends with benefits thoughts. And I wasn't actually gonna answer this, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna. Oh, you know, I was in a relationship, my last relationship that just ended like a few months ago. I was with that person for like 3 years, but that started as like friends with benefits, which I don't know if many people know. Definitely you don't know, but now you do. And that started as that, and that's all I wanted. But obviously it ended up being like a quite serious relationship. But to be honest, like friends with benefits to me is just like the ideal situation. I know a lot of people don't agree with it, and I can see why, because I know like people can get hurt and like people's feelings get involved and stuff, but I think when both people know what it is and like take it for what it is, then it can really work, and it can really be like fun. That's like the ideal thing. But I know a lot of people aren't into it, and that's okay too, like whatever you're into. But to be honest, like I think it's just like a good thing. Obviously though, like you have to be so careful, because like it isn't gonna always end up being like a relationship. And I think sometimes people think they can change people, and they can like, you know, change people's feelings and how they feel about relationships and things like that, but like you can't. If you are going into like a friends with benefits type of scenario, you need to close off a part of yourself, and you cannot get attached, and you can't get mad if they do things. Like you have to be very clear about what it is, what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, and like you can't, like if you start developing feelings, I would say just leave it. Like don't think that they feel the same, because chances are they probably don't. And I know that's not what a lot of people say, but chances are they probably don't. Now like I know my situation developed into a relationship, but it was literally like a year into it or something. Like it was a lot of months into it. So I don't know, I think it can work, but you have to be prepared to hurt someone, get hurt, or lose your friend. Like it is it's a tricky situation, but it can work. And if you both are just like looking for fun and like nothing too serious, which I know like a lot of people are at this age, then go for it. I need to fix my curtain bangs, they're just like sitting there flat as pancakes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is probably going to be a million miles long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm in like my pajamas this whole time, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.